Hi guys, I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't know what's going on either. My camera's just not focusing or doing whatever I want it to do today. So I thought I'd do a video of my favourite foundations and like little reviews about each one of them, because I've been asked to do a top foundation review, so I'll include this in it and see how it goes. So first off is a foundation I always end up going back to because it's cheap and it works, which, you know, are main things that I look for, usually. I use this foundation for work, and if I'm just popping to the shop or something. It's Rimmel Match Perfection in Light Porcelain. It's a light coverage, but you can build it up to a medium coverage, which is why I use it for work. It's very easy to work with, it's quite light, so it actually does kind of match me, but not to the point where it makes me look dead, because I'm aware I do a lot of times and I don't want to scare customers off by looking like a vampire. So this is good for that. It's easy to work with, very liquidy, but it's what you expect. £6 or £7 I think, depends where you go. Very good for pale people. I wouldn't say it's match perfecting. Nah, I wouldn't say it's match perfecting at all, to be honest. I think it just stays this colour and does oxidise throughout the day. And my second favourite foundation, no, third, I can be classed as fourth, this will be third, is my Illamasqua Rich Liquid Foundation in the lightest shade that isn't white. So it's 115. It's very light, very full coverage as well. Like, that's the reason why I got called cake face a lot. This is that reason. Especially with my dry skin, it didn't seem to work very well. So I use this now as like a highlight more than anything. Like if I use my Tarte one, I use this one like the triangles under the eyes and like here sometimes, here, here and here. Just to like highlight in a more subtle way than just like shoving shimmer onto my face. But I really do like this foundation. It is very good coverage. I do like the formula, it just doesn't agree with my skin too much all over. Like on my forehead it would seep into creases I didn't even know was there, and on my nose and stuff like that. So this is just good for like highlighting, but if you've got oily skin it probably works a lot better. It's very thick, so you don't need a lot to go a long way. I got this in November last year, and as you can see I've only just run out, and even say run out, I've still got some in there. So, and I used to use this every night when I went out, so like, let's say I use this about 3 times a week. So it's November and it's only just like starting to at me. So it is very good buy, very worth the money as well. And it works more like a concealer. I've got another bottle in there as well, so I'm not too distraught about it running out. But yeah, that's my third favourite. My second favourite is the Tarte one. Oh, and the Illamasqua one's £30 I think. You can get it for £28 if you've got the Illamasqua account. And my second favourite is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. It has SPF in it, so it's good if you live in a sunny country. I live in England, so no. No use for me there. But this is in ivory, I think. Oh, it does say. It says in black, you know, probably can't see. In ivory. This was, I'm not sure how much this was. In the £30 range. I have a bad feeling it was £38, but I don't think it was. If it was, I'm stupid for spending so much on foundation. And I'm willing to admit that now. It says it's 12-hour makeup and it's oil free. I would say it would last 12 hours. I would say it lasts longer than that. I have worn it on like a night out, like slept with my friend Jess's and woke up and it's still on. And my lashes are still on, my eyebrows still on. But like, this still looks good. I could go out again. I have gone out again. Like gone to the shop or whatever. and it doesn't look like it was last night's makeup, so it does last a long time. I guess it wouldn't if you didn't powder it, but I don't know. It's a really nice formula. It feels a lot like mousse, like the Dream Matte Mousse by Maybelline that everyone used to wear. It feels a bit like that, but not as drying, like a better formula than that. But it does feel more like a mousse than a liquid, but it is too dark for me, like I'll show you. Compared to my Illamasqua one anyway, but the Illamasqua one is very, very light. Can get any out. Okay. So that's the Tarte one, that's the Illamasqua one. Rub it in. It looks more orange, and then as you can see, it's very different colours, which is why when I use this one, I use this one to highlight, because then it doesn't look as bad. But they are very nice. It is a very nice formula. I would much rather have this all over my face than this, in sense of how it feels, because this can feel quite sticky, and you've got a lot of product on your face, so this feels like you've got nothing. Like if I wasn't obsessed with powdering my face, I could go out without powdering it, and if it was my actual colour. I'll rub them off now. But yeah, it is a good foundation. I've got it on today, but I did use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Referral Light as my setting powder, because otherwise it is too dark. And even now when I'm looking in the mirror, it has oxidised quite a bit, whereas like the Illamasqua one doesn't, the Rimmel one does. Be careful with that. You can go out looking like a porcelain doll and come back looking like an Oompa Loompa. It's ridiculous. Just have to use an extra light powder. But yeah, it is a bit too dark, but if you like a little bit darker than me, it's great. It's great for the formula. For the formula alone, I'll tell you to try it out. And it is cruelty free, so what can you ask for, really? I do try and buy as much stuff as I can which is cruelty free, but sometimes I am a bit of a sucker for like MAC and everything like that. I am trying to cut it out. It's just hard sometimes. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I would say it's like medium buildable, because as you can see I'm wearing it today and you can still see my beauty marks here, and I haven't like filled them in or anything, and that's just them coming through. And yeah. Yeah, my first fake foundation, I only got it like a week or two ago. It was about a week ago, not even that, probably a few days ago, and I am in love with it. I've been wanting to try it since I got my first MAC makeup, my MAC foundation. Not a fan of MAC foundation, by the way. It is way too dark for me, and I do not like the formula at all. But this is NARS Sheer Glow in Light 1 Siberia. It's the lightest shade they do, and it's light. Like, I think it matches my Illamasqua one pretty much. But I'm in love with it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it hasn't got a pump, but I've ordered one, so I knew it didn't come with the pump. I don't know why I didn't just buy the pump. I think I was just being stubborn. So I'd already spent £31 on it. But yeah, I'm worried that I'm going to drop it and it's going to spill everywhere and it's going to be a waste of money. That is the most annoying part about it. It's the same with the MAC one as well though, you have to buy the pump for that. I was hoping I could use the pump from a MAC one, but it don't fit, typically. But yeah, this is really nice finish. It's like, because I've got dry skin, I've been trying to go away from the matte finishes. As much as I still powder my face and like set it, I want it to still look like glowing from underneath, and this does do that. Like, I've used this with, 1 minute, let me find it. There it is. My makeup thing's a mess at the moment. If you saw it, you'd be like, Shannon, tidy that shit up. But like, I've used this Sheer Glow with One Heck of a Block, which is a massing powder and still looked a bit dewy and still looked all like glowing and everything. So it is a really good foundation for that. If you've got oily skin, probably not so much, but I don't know, I don't think my skin even produces oil to even be oily at any point. But yeah, this is my favourite at the moment. I'm in love with it. I've worn it like literally twice, but both times I've worn it I have just fallen in love and like wanting to wear it all the time, but it's going to be one of my special foundations I only wear when I go out. And now onto powders, like what I powder with. Despite having dry skin, I still powder because I like it to stay. I feel like if I wasn't to powder it, I'd touch my face and it would come off, and I can't be bothered with that. The powders I use are, as you saw, One Heck of a Block by Soap and Glory. Collection pressed powder in Ivory. I use this in my Rimmel one for like my work because it's cheap, and if you want a light cheap powder, this is perfect. I also use, well, I don't really use it as much lately, but MAC Mineralized Foundation in Loose. I think it's much left actually. In Extra Light. This is not extra light. This isn't even light. I would say this is like, it's way too dark for me. Like, look at that. Does that look like it would match me? No, and it doesn't. I have to use that and then like use a lighter powder over top. And the lighter powder I use is one I got from eBay. And it's a magical find, like seriously. If you're pale, stop, hold the phone. Oh, it's all spilling out, but we don't want that. It's called My Beautiful Earth and Silk / Matte Natural Mineral Makeup Sheer Silk Full Cover in Porcelain Doll. It comes in a little jar and you can buy like extra to fill it with. I didn't. It comes in a bag like this and it looks bad. My nan asked me what this was. I was like, don't worry, Nan, it's foundation. Look, it says, I swear. Chill. Yeah. Oh, and my ambient lighting powder I used to set as well. All of them are really good for pale people. I can't, apart from like the MAC one, I can't speak on behalf of like, but I wouldn't use it if it didn't have good formula. I'll put it that way. Like, the Heck of a Block is really, really good. Plus it's translucent, so it should be okay on everyone. But yeah, those are my 4 favourite foundations. But then again, saying that I've got 4 favourite foundations, I don't really have any other foundations apart from them. Well, I have this. Be Flawless Complete Coverage Foundation. Called Linen. Hold up. If that is the colour of linen, your sheets are fucking dirty. That's all I'm saying about that. I'm not happy about that. Yeah, those are my favourite foundations. The ones I would recommend for dry skin are definitely the Tarte and the NARS. The Rimmel and the Illamasqua can be a bit drying, just make sure you use a lot of moisturiser and primer and all that, and everything should be fine. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or anything, you can just ask me. Just ask and I'll answer. I'm sorry I got music on the background. There's people in the house, so I didn't want to have other people, like, I don't know. But thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful. Bye.